Now, on the deliveries of the 300 million doses, 200 million, yes, the idea was that they would already be supplied, delivered by September 2021. Some deliveries are already taking place. Now, the 100 million doses, the extra ones, that delivery will probably take place later in the year. That's one point I wanted to make. Moving on, these are purchases made by the member states. Now, as Eric said, we have concluded our framework contract, and now it's for the member states. And this is what they have done and are doing. They have to place orders with these companies in order to request the delivery of a certain number of doses. And obviously the individual member states and the companies decide together when and how many, and that's perfectly logical because member states are responsible for their own vaccination campaigns, and all this work is happening now in the member states. Now, on the 30 million doses, as we've tried to explain, as far as we have understood things, the discussion on the 30 million doses is part and parcel of the discussions on the 100 additional doses. So at this point in time, if we're looking at how we can take into account member state needs there. Now, on EMA, you said that EMA needs more time than its equivalent agencies in other countries. Let me start by saying that the European Medicines Agency has really speeded up the procedure using the rolling reviews. Now, the purpose of the rolling reviews is to carry out an in-depth analysis of data from company before the companies even apply for a market authorization. That means that there's an awful lot of analysis that takes place before the official applications are lodged. That happened with BioNTech Pfizer. Rolling reviews started a long time before there was a request made to place vaccines on the market, and then the EMA took a decision within 20 days of that request being submitted. Let me also stress that the work that the EMA is doing is extremely in-depth and wide-ranging, because the purpose of the whole work is to ensure that the vaccines are safe and effective. This is a key element of our strategies. It's not enough just to produce vaccines. You have to make sure that they are really safe vaccines, that all the safety criteria are complied with. The EMA evaluates a whole raft of criteria in this context. And for example, it looks at the production processes, because there is a difference between producing so many millions of vaccines in the context of a clinical trial on the one hand, and on the other hand, producing many millions of vaccine doses on the other. So EMA has been looking in depth at all these factors, ensuring that the vaccines are safe and effective, because it's very important that we can show our European citizens that it's important that they actually get vaccinated. Thank you.